Welcome to part 3. I'm going to be showing you how to make an easy house and how to import objects. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pan over a little bit and zoom out so that we can get to a point in which we can see and have enough space to make a house that looks close to scale. So I'm going to start by making a large square tool, and right here. And if we look down here, we can see the dimensions of the object we just drew. Or while we're drawing, we can actually see them. I'm going to use the push-pull tool, go up about 8 to 10 feet. So now we have a large rectangle, which is going to be our large one-story house. And another trick that I'm going to show you is if you hold down the middle mouse button, it allows you to rotate around the object without having to switch your tool. So if I wanted to go to the back and then extrude this, makes it quick. Now here I'm going to take my line tool because I want my peak to be like symmetrical. So I'm going to click right here, and if you notice when I move the line tool across the surface, in the middle it grabs the midpoint, which is really helpful. Then I'm going to go up and make sure that it stays on its blue axis. Go up about 9 feet again. Then draw 2 triangles for the roof. So the front here looks straight. Now I want my object to be a little bit quicker and easier, so I'm actually going to erase that center line. It's going to stay a triangle. Then I'm going to use my push-pull tool, grab the triangle, pull all the way across the object, and then again I'm going to use that on-face push-pull tool, snaps so that it's even here. So, quick way, now I got my house. Now sometimes, and I still haven't figured out the reason for it, that it hollows out the back edge of an object which you push-pull. So a quick way to fix that is just draw a line across the edge, and then we have that. So now we can actually start making this look more like a house. So we're going to be up here using our paint bucket, and we're going to be adding materials. So in here there's actually like things like roofing material. Scroll down, bottom, roofing. Put some shingles, and then we want some like brick and cladding. Put some like spikes. Nah, let's do tan. Be a little adventurous today. Put some tan siding on it. Nice looking barn type thing going here. Then we're going to want like, because the house is no good without any sort of windows or anything, so we're going to actually just draw those on the surface. So like if I want to put my door right here, I'm just going to use my rectangle tool. Like something that looks like a door right there. And then I'm going to use my paint bucket again and use these colors and make it white. Why is it? Oh, because I'm still on the cladding tool. White, white, there we go, nice white door. Let's say if we wanted a window on that door. So what I do is I use my, actually we could use the offset tool. Offset, click on the line right here, and then I can pull it in, even on all the surfaces. And then I just want this up a little bit, so I'm going to use my move tool and just drag it straight up. Now it's nice and even on all the edges, not a lot of work. Again, put some glass in there, so we go under translucent, and we got our glass. The fun thing about the glass in this is we can actually see through, so we can see the corners in there. Now we can do the same thing to make a couple windows. So, again, square tool, put a couple windows in there. Translucent, a couple windows. That's an easy little way to do a house real quick. Now if we want some stuff around for our yard, we can use the get models command. And what this connects us to is the 3D warehouse. And here we can search for all sorts of things. So basic thing, like a car. We can find a neat car model. Now, one problem with these is sometimes people put in a lot of detail into a car model, and it ends up being very large in file size. I'm imagining this one is going to be very large. Easy way to tell is hit download model, you hit yes, and it starts downloading. If it's something like this, that's how many bytes. It's going to be fairly big. This one's not terrible. As expected. Here it is. Now I got this awesome car in my front yard. I didn't even have to draw it. Again, for 3D warehouse, up here in the corner, maybe let's add a tree. What's nice is a lot of people do two-dimensional type models, especially for trees, because three-dimensional trees have a lot of parts, and they end up being very graphics heavy. So, a little bit less graphics heavy, make sure a little bit smoother. Maybe not as nice as a 3D model, but gets the job. Around. Oops, I dropped the car. Nice objects, usually at the bottom. Now, 3D model, there's no floor, though they have it coloring. Enough for everything to stand on, or like draw a large rectangle, and we can color it maybe with a grass texture, vegetation, some grass. We have some grass. So now I can check, and we see my tree floating here. So to get that to stop floating, if you have an object floating, grab the very bottom edge of the component and just bring it down. And I'll say on face, so now that's touching. Now that's based on the outside blue box of this object. So the artist drew it. But have fun with it. Do all the free models. The other option is over here, which is sharing models, which allows you to upload, but you need an account for Google to be able to do that. Or you can just share a part by using share component. So whatever, anything that you've grouped together, share as your own. Thank you, and see you for